so I stepped in it a few times. But yeah, it's like hitting a gutter in a fight. It's gonna happen.
Oh yeah, I just didn't want to twist my ankle.
That backwards roll from jiu-jitsu is so useful just to pop up again in a fight. Like you will trip over something eventually. Yeah. The environment's never great. The amount of times it's like cobblestones around the torso, it gets wet, that stuff's slippery. Like what am I doing? That's my defense. Yep.
Oh, so you're just you're keeping it as one?
Well, it's because that's still my injured side, so I'm still trying to practice as if I'm injured and I've been blocking. Right. So you should probably switch sides, unless you want to practice for as if you're injured.
But even when I switch, then it's all offense?
This is where I don't switch as much.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was going to say, this is where I really am going, that's my sword, that's my shield. So usually I'd be like this.
Yeah.
And I'd be to my left.
Yeah.
And I'd be like this, but it's still that vertical. That's it. So it's helped our Espada y Daga doing the double Espada because our block wasn't that good on the other side. We would be doing this fine, I reckon. Yeah. And then we would try to move here.
The other side.
And you know what? That checks out on most of our class. So I reckon if you did this side and did an elastico, and like did point it up a bit more, and like on your neck. Yeah. But if you do an elastico, like most of the class, that would happen. Yeah. But it's most of the class on both hitting that side because we weren't going very good. But we got ready to get we weren't doing that on the Espada y Daga. And once again, that's why it's good doing the double Espada because it shows everything.
I think we were aiming at the hand, like keeping behind it.
I think we're rolling.
Yeah.
Right, but
hopefully
you like look at the road.
Yeah, hopefully cover your hand. Yeah.
But it's way more movement with the body.
Yeah.
But I think you should still try to face the road, but I'm almost going vertically towards it. Yeah. I don't know, it's an interesting one. I'm going to get back this way. Just so that I want to still do it as a commentary.
Yeah,
you're not.
No, I'm not.
Like, I will occasionally still go here.
Right.
And even when you'll see, even when I do this, when I do that, I put this here. Yeah. Because if you followed the back of your machete, I need to do something like that and like spine it away or block it. So I will do that as a distraction. Almost if I'm here, I'll be like moving, and I'll do a wide one. Yeah. And a lot of time they're looking at this, and then I go bang. But halfway through this, I bring that across. Block with that. It's not as effective, but now that you've got used to blocking with that lower part of your machete, it's the same for the knife.
Well, once again, I'm thinking of coming back to that.
Yeah.
If you think of that triangle.
And that's fine, right? Once again, I'd line up these two white lines. This is why I started taping all these up. You can see that's almost the same way. Yeah. So I touch these white. Yeah. And you're blocking with that.
And that naturally blocking there, you're coming
exactly. To say, when I was over in the Philippines, I was wondering why Montgomery had all these lines on his machetes and katanas. Yeah. And now I'm like, oh, I get it. It's so much easier as a training tool to point out to people. Yeah. But that's exactly it. I'd be like this. Yeah. And you can move, you're in the middle, that side, and you can still roof block. Yeah. And as long as your foot passes the center line, it's effective. Yeah. Okay. I still am mostly sword shield, but you can kind of switch it if you want. Especially that, because if all of a sudden you go here, you have such range. Yeah. But once you go, I think I'd rather switch that and keep this. But I don't switch too often with this. I'm 90-95% using that as a shield. Yeah. It's mostly just the spread. Yeah.
And when I started attacking you, you quickly came over.
Your offense, your range and your offense has gotten better, but you now have like your defense is completely gone away.
Yeah, I'm there going.
I'm going where there was maybe only 1 or 2 holes before. The second you do an offense, I go, there's 5 or 6 holes to pick from. I can fake at a hole, make you switch, and create bigger holes, and I'm like,
well, if you spine
let me play around.
That's
what I mean. I'm like, if I do like this, and I've still got both. So I'm like, I can go here, and as you do whatever, you're probably going to try and spine back. But I can like start to like really, Like, you figure it out. That's it. If you use them, you can use the shield as offense. Counter opportunities for me. I'm saying a lot of the boys keep switching all the time. They go, it's really better just to get one side down. So the Espada y Daga is almost good to solidify one side as a shield. And one, Then again, it made our blocks better by doing the double.
Oh, I'm glad we did the double.
Yeah.
I want to do the double.
Going here. It's very at arm's foot level. Distraction.
Check.
That does start to come out there.
That looks so much closer, this thing, now. Like, I'm not worried about that as much, but I feel like I'm putting my head into that all the time.
Yeah, I know. I've a few times you've been doing stuff like this, where you go like X almost, and I've gone here, and you're like, I'm moving away from that, but I'm going towards that.
Yeah, I was going,
So I'm going here, and as I'm doing, I'm getting ready to like do a Floro, or like a spine.
So I was noticing your head
I'm also
movement.
very aware of that going. I'm like, I am crossing a line that's pointed at me. Like, I'm crossing the gun barrel. I know exactly what you're doing.
It didn't look as bad when both weapons were the same length.
No.
But now I'm going...
It's very obviously one has more range, that even when this side's forward, yes, that range is the same, but you realise that this side shouldn't. So you're going, oh, no matter what side's forward, this one has range. You go, this one only has it on the left, and now it doesn't. But it's always a danger.
That being shorter, I feel like I'm being drawn in more to that.
Yeah,
like actually
it's by me not, if I was using this,
oh yeah, I'd be back here.
You'd be further back in machete range.
Yeah.
By me not, you're still aware of it, but you get low way closer. Yeah. Because you're going, oh,
yeah, I can dodge
he's
that.
not hitting me. It's not even making the block noise. Like I'm umpagathering everything. And yeah, you are. Right, exactly. So it's good you're aware of it.
I'm just staring at it the whole time. And then watching your head do this, I'm going, oh wow.
Well, I'm having people jump in. And like, it's very like, having people jump forward, like this, good double, because they're going, well, I can hide behind and jump in. And I'm like, okay, but I like, as they jump, I move. And like spine or so, see what I mean? I'm like, I'm fine. And they keep like, man, you've stabbed me in the face so hard. I'm like, I'm not actually moving. I'm just rolling and pointing. And the Ilustrisimo point forward, they just impale themselves. And like, that's what I mean. So like, I really just start moving my head, getting off the middle, and then thinking spines. And everyone just impales themselves. And it's like, all right. But once again, it's because they're thinking they can get so much closer to the line. When it was the double, you had a healthy range. Like,
I thought I don't want to get close.
Yeah. Now I started floating into the mid, and even then you were like, shit, we have 4 blades in middle range. Everything's a danger. Even your own blade's a danger at that point. Because like, if we're doing stuff here, you're crossing over. Some of the very easy to plan start. And I pull back, and you can start to cut yourself too easily. Someone could like carry this, and you go bang. Like you have to get very used to like the flow of bringing everything back to yourself. But yeah, people can follow the traffic. There's always a danger. It's good though. I did this for a second. Like, I feel horrible. I should be able to in the middle of an exchange. So that's it. That was good. That was nice, like just checking.
Not leaving it out.
Hey, like some people just drop it. Like, that was good. I was like, I'm gonna do it for a second, and I'm like, he's gonna rock it at me. I'm like, yeah, there it is. I just wanted to see how it felt on my wrist, which is good. Okay. Just using a spine on that side, just hurting my wrist 2 weeks ago, and it's actually feeling okay now. I'm gonna do the dots man off after this, and then I'll really test it doing both. Yeah. I feel like if I did solo today, it may have re-injured it. It's like right on like the week that,
just when I'm,
exactly.
One solid block.
It's not worth re-injuring it and then also taking another 3 or 4 weeks off.
I like it,
Yeah, this is interesting.
I actually enjoy it.
Like I said, I gave you this
hard to open up.
I know.
Like I opened for a second, but I don't feel comfortable.
No, and it's funny because the second I opened this, I actually stopped paying attention to that. Because I'm like, this is so quick in the range. So that's it. Like even when I opened before, I almost completely tuned that out and just focused on
I'm hardly watching.
But it's almost good because you could almost do this and then go. And they're not going to notice it because they're going to focus so much on the throws, the offense. If I drop this, you stop thinking counters and you start thinking offense.
Look at that.
And I want you to think offense.
Yeah.
Even then, I'm thinking literally from this position, this one, spine, like florete. It's already kind of wrist down, so that florete would be better. Something like that. And that, I'm thinking like, bang. Yeah, or even bang. You can almost pinky and load, like, so you can do it like, that's what I mean, like, there's a few options with it, that's what I'm thinking when I lower it. Because if you just go from back to the same position and you give it a little bit of a spine, like, I'm not really even taking my hand off the body.
No, I'm trying to keep it.
Yeah, exactly. The more subtle it is, then the closer you let their attack get. Because like, if I try to do like big thing, you'll just pull back and do it again. But if you think you're going to get it, in the last second here you go, oh shit.
Then you
and now you don't know, is it going to be this
or that?
Or is it that? Like this? And I have the option of both. And even then, if I fake, or I still can't take into account that's still an issue. So I'm going to go, I could go here, and that might be some deflection of blocks. Right, but then, nothing's there to adjust the knife. So as long as you realise that there's still something for the counter, you really have to think counter. There's more counters in this. We've got more layers of defense. I had to push that a bit because you continued. I was like, oh shit. That was good, you did two. But I got used to the singles. The second one almost got me and I had to actually push it away.
But I was terrified of you coming through and just...
Once again, because you're very way, like, even when I have a weapon check, they still have another weapon.
Yes.
Like, I know. Makes you not want to lash out with your second one because you're like, I've got to keep mine back as a backup defense. But if I do double offense and you go counter, I'm screwed. But
you got nothing.
That's it. Flashing it lower. And I'm going to bring it back up and then I'm doing that. I should also go this side. I thought we should go here to show that side and also show that side. Go both.
In movement,
I'm going to pause this for another 5. And we'll do the Dos Manos Katana.
Try none of those.
But once again, this is what happened last time when we did the dual weapons. We don't flash the openings and baits enough because we're both too wary of the multiple blades.
I think it's got to be doing that in a lot of motion.
Don't stop moving.
But even when you did it still, it didn't look as open. Whereas if you're moving and just suddenly...
I should almost feel like...
And
bring it back up again, but doing it as a attack.
See, that looks more
open.
open.
I'm going towards this, it really makes you want to do it.
Open up.
Once again, the longer I hold it back and the closer I get, the more inviting it is. We're really trying to invite the other person to attack, knowing that the holes only really appear when people attack.
But in that open exchange, you can
that's the same. Like, I want to show this side. I want to show that side. But I can bring them both up if I need to again. That's a good block. That's not a good block. That's a shit bait. So if you do something, I can very easily bring that down. I might bring them up if they almost have to find it. Exactly. Nice. Get my back out. Just.
I knew I had gone too far when I went down here. I hadn't moved far enough. I needed to
move too vertical with it. You went more wide with the feet.
As soon as I did it, I went.
Your hand crossed a little bit of the center line, but if you had the feet more angled, it wouldn't look that
I needed to keep going and do a Dorello at the end.
It's almost like you noticed it slowed down as you noticed because you went, oh shit.
I did to the ocean.
Which was almost like a bait opening. I was like, is this a trap or not? I'm going to just go for it.
It was a fuck up.
The other one I just did it was like no defense. I'm like, nah, I did it alright.
Yeah.
Did it again, and just
Oh,
like that feels better. At least there's something like there. Because if you decide to rock it at my face,
oh yeah,
I need something to fucking defend myself.
yeah.
If I just did it with this wide and did down, I was like, what am I doing?
I just knew how
It was a
close I
bait.
was.
It was a bait, and then realised afterwards that it was a bad bait because there was a mistake in the defense. So I was like, oh, that looks inviting, but for the wrong reason. It's actually a hole.
It did make me think of getting out.
Yeah.
Because we've been so close.
Yeah.
So as soon as you went
Well,
right
that
out,
has range, which makes people go back, which does this.
Yeah.
But then people see the hole and want to launch. So I usually go here.
Yeah.
And then I get whatever.
Yeah.
But I didn't have I went wide and was usually defending with this. Once again, it's the same as I was saying before. I do that. Yeah. I do that. I didn't bring this across, and afterwards I was like, oh god, I feel vulnerable. Luckily the feet are always there as defense, but you can't always rely on the feet.
From the moment you got both.
Yeah. I baited and then did that.
Yeah.
And I feel like you actually would have got my neck, but I think I knocked that aside.
Oh, okay.
I've gone down.
Yeah, you definitely got the fingers.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Because yeah, I was there for a sec, and then I think I went.
Yeah.
And I was like, once again, if I hadn't just talked about bringing this across, you would have probably would have got your fingers, but you would have got that. Right. I would have been like this. Yeah. But I moved my head.
And also, I needed to fake.
Yeah, yeah. If you faked, I would have. But this would have gone probably hit your knife. Yeah. So I probably would have gone, and then you would have got another one. I probably would have gone. Yeah, exactly. I would have gone here with the knife, not even paying attention to that. Yeah. So if you did like Cade's, like, interesting. Oh, nice. I switched mid-attack. Yeah. I was doing this, and then I was like, your pressure's too close. I want this the defense. And I brought this up and dropped that as you're attacking. You picked the hole. I just happened to switch it. I should have disconnected or done something with the footwork so I'm not in front of you. Like, I should have gone from here to here and changed it instead of changing it in front of you. Yeah.
You gave me the idea by you dropped that twice.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, if he drops that, I'm going to come up.
Yeah, that's good.
You're
reading patterns and also not falling for the traps, and you're also kind of setting your own a bit.
But that was the first time you did those.
Yeah.
So.
And that's exactly it. I just kind of went into autopilot and then automatically just fell back into my right side. And then went, oh, I need to bring this up. But I thought it was too late. Like, and also because it's too close. That's also, you felt more comfortable closer than.
Oh, yeah.
We're getting way closer than before because we were doing very largo with no opening. Now we're doing in and out with the staff footwork, media to largo range. We're not doing quarto. Quarto gets real messy.
Well, the first time we nearly did quarto, you were moving in.
Yeah.
And that's when I got my fingers snapped.
Yeah.
But we were like that.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, like we got really close.
But it's good. You're starting to learn that you can attack with this, but still defend around stuff. Yeah. And attack with this, and it still works. Like you're getting used to taking defense on that side, doing that. Defense here, doing that. Moving. Bang. Right.
No, I think it's two-handed stuff.
I find it so interesting, and once again, I think if you get to an older age, like you're gonna have like a cane, you're gonna have like a pen or a knife. You're not gonna be able to move as much. But if you have to, you can bring that up as defense.
Well, I need to fix our other stuff.
Yeah, and even if you can't bring this up because you actually need it for the support, at least then it's almost like we've been doing this our whole life anyway. We're like, oh, we're an old guy with a cane and you do something. Yeah. It's just Toretto, and even to that side, you go double Toretto. Bang. Wow, good. I was just saying, like, these old dudes with the weapons, man, they know what they're doing. Super interesting. So, cheers, man. We'll switch to Dos Manos. Yeah. Be a good test to see how the wrist and shoulder go with the two hands.